thank you all for coming. Thanks for hosting this. How many people is Diesel your local community independent bookstore? We're very lucky to have Diesel, that it exists and continues to exist, and obviously it goes without saying, but it exists because you guys shop here and not online, right? Brick and mortar stores like this are absolutely essential. I think Michael talks a lot about this in terms of how the record store corollary, but without Diesel, this neighborhood, to some extent, collapses into a sinkhole of eternal damnation and unenlightenment. So please, tell your friends, educate your friends, come in here and buy no books anywhere else unless it's Pegasus around the corner, which we also love. I want to say we're here, of course, to celebrate Michael's extraordinary new book, Telegraph Avenue. Can we just cheer that it exists too? But because Michael and Ayelet, they said, like months ago, they said we're going to convert the storefront into a record store, but we're going to do it as a benefit for what we hope will become 826 Oakland. So they're always thinking of not just the book at hand and this accomplishment, but also how can we, parlay this into interest in what might become an 826 Center. To talk about how that might work is the CEO of 826 National, Gerald Richards.
So how many of you know 826 Valencia? Oh, that's perfect. So, 10 years ago, Dave and Nineveh Caligari opened the first tutoring and creative writing center for young people in the Mission District over across the bridge in San Francisco. And it has expanded since then to encompass 7 other chapters across the country. And so we've just decided time to expand again. And so as we do, we don't choose the cities choose us. And so the beauty of it was that there was a group here in Oakland, the Abundance Foundation. I think Wendy John was here from the Abundance Foundation. Decided it was time that there needed to be an 826 here. So we've been working with them to begin the process of bringing the programming here and hoping that it will benefit the kids as much as it's benefited the students of the 8 cities that we're in currently. And tonight, everything you do in the proceeds will be matched by the Abundance Foundation. So every dollar doubles to be able to bring the programming here. So I'm going to turn it back over to Dave.
All right, Gerald. They're well on their way to raising the money to rent a space, to hire a staff and all that, but it takes a pretty robust community-wide effort to make that happen. So I hope that if you have questions, ask these guys from the Abundance Foundation. They're going to have a sign-up sheet, right? If you want to volunteer and learn about more information, they're all sort of gathered there, I guess. So ask them about it. I lived in Berkeley when I first moved out to California, and I'm especially happy that Michael has taken and used his considerable talents to describe this incredible area that I miss every time I come back to this side of the bay. He has done so with exquisite affection, humor, specificity, and even, dare we say, grandeur, which, of course, these two cities, these twin cities, and Oakland in particular, really deserve. So, to talk about this great book and maybe even read from it, he is reading from it, right? Yes. I want to introduce my friend, a great man, a very generous man, Michael Chabon.